Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Card Quest. Do not adjust the audio. That is, in fact, Kevin MacLeod music playing in the background. It's funny how when you start recording videos, you get to know some of these things. Card Quest, it is by Winterspring Games and published by Black Shell Media. It is currently in early access. This is a very early version 0.49, as you can see on your screen, and is currently going for $7.99 US, again in early access. And it's, as you can probably guess from the title, it's a card-based game. It's kinda, sort of, a little bit like Guild of Dungeoneering as far as the card mechanics go, where you're taking sort of these RPG mechanics like equipment and weapons and stuff, and you're representing them by cards, except it's taking that and it's putting it, instead of having, instead of you putting monsters down on a board or something like that, or putting pieces of a dungeon down, instead you're just getting dealt out cards, and you have a bunch of enemies to fight, and you have to use those cards to take on the enemies and try not to get killed in the process. So let's take a look-see at it. I've already done the tutorial off camera. I'm not going to do it again because I kind of know my way around right now. So we're going to start off with the Cursed City. Like I said, this is still early access, so we have the Cursed City, we have the Dwarven Mountains, but we don't have Enchanted Forest yet, so it's still early on here. So we'll go into Cursed City and we'll hit if I go to equipment, you can see if I look at fighter here, we got like different schools you can have. We got rusty arming sword, secondary old shield. This is the Guardian school style here, which is the only school that we have so far. And then here's all of our equipment that we have to manage. We have 15 health, 17 energy. We're level 1 currently right now if we use the fighter, that kind of thing. Wizards. You can kind of see arcane schools and all that stuff. But I think I'll probably go through as fighter because it's a little bit easier, at least for me. So we'll go Cursed City and we'll say new game. And we will choose the fighter. And yeah, we don't have anything else that we can equip in on this guy. So we're just going to hit start here. Alright, little help text here, end turn when you're ready to defend. Remember to save some stamina for defense, because you do have to use, you can get deal cards out or draw or play cards in your defense to keep from getting hit and all that stuff. And then there's chains with chain breakers, and I'll explain those as we go. And then we have enemy effects to stun and unaware and distance, so those kinds of things. Entering Old Town. Hey, stranger, wake up! The innkeeper's face is shockingly pale as he bursts into your room. Grab your gear and hurry, they're almost in! As you step outside through the back door, a foul stench takes you by surprise. Revenants. They're lurking all around Old Town. We need to make it to the square! Clear the path and I'll follow you! The innkeeper yells. This is going to be a long night. Alright, so, explain what's going on here. We've got, in this round, we've got 3 enemies that we're up against. We got 2 here that are slow, the crawlers, and they have 2 health. They do 1 damage and 2 health. The big revenant does 3 damage and has 8 health. So that's what's all the explaining what's going on there. We have 15 health up here. This is our stamina. We get 5 stamina each turn, and each turn is an encounter. Well, I'm sorry, each turn is, you'll see as we go here, it's not an encounter, but it's we have there. And then tactics, which starts out at 0 at every battle. Tactics comes into play as another sort of currency, if you'll call it that you spend on certain cards that you have access to. And then you've got the idea of a chain. So all these cards, these sword bashes and these dull sword bashes, they'll start a chain, and as they chain together, certain things happen here. So, for instance, if this is part of a chain, the cost for it, the cost in stamina, will go up by 1 each time another part of the chain goes up, but it will also deal 2 additional damage for each one. Normally it deals 4 damage and a stun. This one will deal 6 damage and a stun. If it's in a chain, it will actually cost less and deal +4 damage and also draw me a card, 1 card. So that's what's kind of going on here. And then these recovery dodges are for defense. This one doesn't cost any energy, which is good. This one is a weak block, which does cost stamina. So you have to be careful not to use all of your stamina up, because you need some of it in order to block the incoming damage as it comes in. And also, if I wanted to, which I don't have to now, but if I wanted to, I could spend 2 and do a mulligan and get a whole new brand new cards here if I didn't have enough points to spend. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a shield bash, or I'm sorry, a sword bash. And now I have to select target, so we'll do that against this crawler here. Get rid of him. That gives me 1 XP. You can see my XP bar over here and how that's going on. That starts the chain, as you see. Now these both cost, well, this one costs 1 less now. And this one costs 1 more because it's in the chain. You can see it's highlighted there so we can tell what's going on. So I'm going to do the dull sword slash against the big revenant because that should kill him. Excellent. And now this one I can't afford because I only have 4 stamina. So we're going to have to just end our turn with that. Alright, now he didn't do anything that particular turn. But now I have this inner strength. Now you can see here it says Chainbreaker. Chainbreaker means that if I had a chain going on, you'd see the chain, word here, then this would stop that chain from going on. So if it would anything that dealt more damage or cost more or whatever based on being in a chain would no longer be part of that chain. You still have your turn, you still do things. It's just that it removes the bonus or hampering that you would get from that. But this also recovers 5 stamina and draws me a card if I needed it, but I don't need that. All I can do here is just kill this guy straight out, and that's what I'm going to do. And now we advance, and you can see each section has several different encounters that you have along the way, and you have to make sure your health stays up. Everything sort of carries over from one to the next. The stamina automatically recharges, and your tactics automatically go back down to 0, but I think your health stays the same, so you have to be very cautious as you go along. And this one here, Tactical ID, you can see this takes 1 tactics, so like I said, it's just another currency, I guess, and that gives me a special melee where I gain 3 stamina and I draw 2 cards. But I'll have to wait until I actually have a point here, which I only get by actually taking on some of these guys. So what we will do, this one costs 1 less when it's part of a chain, so we'll do that second. We'll do the sword bash first, and we can take out this revenant right away. This is for 4 damage. And then we'll use this, take out one of these crawlers. Excellent. And then I might as well use the concentration. It'll be a chain breaker, but it'll recover 2 stamina and give me 3 additional cards. So we'll do that. Now, the one thing about that you might have noticed there, I can only have a maximum of 5 cards in my hand at any one time. So even though I said that one would draw 3 cards, it actually only drew 2 because I only had 2 empty cards. I only had 3 cards in my hand. So you do have to be careful about that. Like if you're drawing additional cards, you may end up not getting all the cards you wanted out of it. So you do have to manage those as you go along. But that's it. That's all we can do right now. But you'll get to see what a weak block looks like. So we'll do our end turn here, unless he. Oh no, he was slow. Okay, so he doesn't attack that turn because he still had a slow modifier on. And we still don't have any tactics, so nothing built up any tactics yet. So there's not much I can do here, except I could spend 5 and draw a card. I don't think it's going to let me do that, though. I could, let's see if I can discard something. There we go. Yeah, now I can draw a card. And we'll see what we get. We just got a recovery dodge. Okay, well, that's all we can do. Let's end our turn. Alright, so now we have to go on the defense. So I can either block things by using stamina here, and that will weaken the enemy by 1 attack for 2 turns. And if it's part of a chain, it costs -1. Or I can do just a recovery dodge, which doesn't cost me any stamina, but also allows me to gain 2 stamina, plus 1 tactics, so this is where I get the tactics from, and draw a card. So if it's part of the chain, you recover 1 stamina more. So we're going to do this one, which allow me to dodge that guy, and allow me to draw another card right away. And now I could do, if I wanted to, I could do Tactical Idea, which will give me 3 more stamina, but I'm going to end up throwing a card away if I do it. But I could try it because at least it'll give me a card that maybe I can play here. So let's do that. Yeah, there we go. Shield Bash. So I can attack for 2 damage and stun. And then if it's part of a chain, which it is, it costs -1, which it does. And it increases stun by 1 turn, which doesn't matter because all I need is the 2 damage. So away we go. There you go. And we've advanced again. Okay, the ghoul has charge on him, which means he will leap when distant to shorten distance. So sometimes he'll just go right away like he just did. So I can do a weak block for 3 damage, which he does 3 damage. So that should block his entire attack then. So we'll do that. Excellent. Took no health damage. Cool. So what I can do now is I can just do this attack, I guess, and I can take out that ghoul right away. See, well, they're all about the same damage, I guess. But he is weakened by 2 because of my thing I think I just did. So yeah, I probably should just take him out now because he would be the hardest one, the one that deals the most damage if I don't. So let's just do that. Get rid of him. And get all the XP for that. And then I'll do the Chain Breaker here. Just to get some more cards. And... I could do the Sword Bash. Yeah, because I do have a recovery dodge. But if I do that, I won't have enough to dodge both of these guys. So I think I'm going to just... Well, actually this deals 4 damage, so I only need to dodge 1 guy. So, alright, we'll do that. We will hit this one. And then we'll end our turn. And I will do a recovery dodge here. Excellent. There we go. And now I can... All I can really do is a defensive stance. I don't have any offensive cards here, so I can just drag this weak block over to discard pile. Can draw another one, which costs 6. So if I do the Tactical Idea, that should at least give me enough to do the Sword Bash. So there we go. And actually I can just do the... well, he's got 4 damage, right? So yeah, I need to do the Sword Bash because that does 4 damage. And it's also a chain, so it actually will do 6 damage now. Even though it costs 1 more than I want it, but that's alright. We'll do it. This guy will be dead one way or the other. Excellent. And now we got a ton more things coming after us. So, what do we got? We got Tactical Strike here. If I had 3 tactics, we could do this, which is undodgeable. Deal 10 damage, stun, and deal 4 damage to adjacent enemies. It ignores death, or I don't know what that is, death or draw. I don't know what that skull and crossbones means. Let's see. If I were to do so, if I do defensive stance, I'll gain 2 defense plus 2 extra stamina plus 1 extra tactics, which we can use. And I get regeneration for 3 turns, plus I draw a card. I think we will do that. Let's do that. So that gives me 3 shield right now. And that's about all I can do. I mean, I could do this, but I'm going to end up wasting 2 card draws by doing that. So I think, yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with this because I might need my. Well, only one of them's going to attack this turn, so we're probably okay for now. But yeah, let's just go with this and see what happens. All right, let's do a yeah, we'll do a recovery dodge, so I get the tactics from it. And there's the next, so we're up to 2 tactics, so I need 3 for the tactical strike, so that'll be useful a little bit later. We do have the sword bash, and I also have tactical idea. Let's do the sword bash to get rid of the guy in the middle, because he does the most damage. The rest only do 1 damage. So we'll do that. And I can just, if I do this, this will actually get me only 2 cards back, but it might be worth it even though it's a chain breaker. Yeah, I might want to do this anyway. There we go. And then we got 13 there, so I could deal 4 damage and stun. Yeah, might as well, just to get one less thing doing 1 damage to me, maybe. So we'll take out this guy in the center here. And then we'll just end our turn. Alright, we'll do a weak block, I think. Should I do that? Because I get 5 back each time. I need at least 5 for the tactical strike. I still have 2 defense here. So that'll get me 2 from that. Yeah, maybe I should do 2 blocks here. Do a weak block. Another weak block. There we go. Alright, so that held them back. That was pretty good. Okay, tactical strike we can do now. We got 9 on that, and now I've got the tactics for it, and this is undodgeable. So this should get rid of 3 of these guys. So if I do it on this guy in the center, it should get rid of both of these, hopefully. On either side, we'll see. Yep, there we go. And we leveled up. Cool. And now the shield bash actually costs 1 less, which is nice, because it'll just take out this 1 crawler. This guy is not going to do any damage to me anyway, because he's weakened for this turn. So we'll get rid of this guy who can do damage. And then we will end our turn here. Excellent. Alright. Well, this works out quite well, my friends. We'll do the sword bash and get rid of this guy. Alright, now we got a lot of big revenants to deal with. Eesh. Some sword bashes, which are going to cost more and more money, and a dull sword stab. These only do 4 damage though until I... Yeah, okay, so I can take out the revenant, but the ones in the center I'm going to need this one for. And they're the ones that do the most damage too. Alright, well, we'll see what I can do here. Let's take out this guy in the end. And then I can, let's see, I can take this guy out, right? And then this one now, that costs 7, which I can't use, but I can do this chain breaker. And then this one does 2 damage and stuns for 1 turn. Weaken by 1 for 3 turns. Draw a card. Okay. If I'm part of a chain, it costs 1 less, which I won't be able to do because I only have 7 stamina. So I think, and it increases the turn. Okay, so let's use this to stun the big guy, one of the big guys, so that they can't attack me this next turn. Alright. Ooh, I can recover 5 and draw a card. Well, that works really well. I guess I can do that. And... So if I do that... This one costs 6, right? And that's only going to leave me with 2, which I'm not going to be able to block with. Well, actually, this will recover 2, right? So I'll be able to... Yeah, this will actually be able to work out for me. So if I use this and take out this guy... And then I hit end turn. And I can do a recovery dodge. Right, and the other guy doesn't even... That's right, the other guy's stunned, so he couldn't attack. Cool. Cool. So this one will give me 3 back and draw 2. So let's do that. It doesn't cost any stamina. And I have all recovery dodges, but nothing else. I could just do a defensive stance and then just let this play out here. Because I do have recovery dodges. Let's do that. Let us do that. Oh, and I got a sword bash for that one. Deal 4 damage. Yeah, that's a shame because that would have been nice to... That would have been nice for... Yeah, I could do it anyway. It'll do some damage. It would have been nice if I could get this full 6 out of this. But it's not part of a chain. Alright, well, we'll do it. Do it one way or the other here. Alright, we'll end our turn. Do a recovery dodge. Cool. And now we have to we have to discard something because I got a whole lot of nothing right now. All right, let's get this guy out of here. Let's spend 5 and got nothing again. All right, well, 'tis the way the cards fall sometimes. All right, recovery dodge, and we'll do a weak block. Excellent. So we still haven't taken any damage, which is nice. Very, very nice. Now I can do a tactical strike, which should kill both of these guys. So be it. Bam. Suck on that. Alright, now we're 1 more away from the boss battle, as it were. Alright, so Big Revenant, blah, 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 all these guys, all on the ends. So if I do the only thing I can really do is the sword bash for 4 damage. So let's just get rid of some of these guys as we can. And yeah, that's about all I can do. I'm definitely gonna take damage here. So we'll do the dodge. And we'll do the weak block. Yep. Took a lot of damage there. Down to 8 health now. Deal 2. Stun. And all that stuff. Alright. So... let's see. Let's do tactical idea. Good. Alright. So that gives me... the cost went down on this one and increased the stun, which is what I was looking for. So I can do shield bash against this big dude. So I don't have to worry about him for a little bit. And then I can break the chain on this so that this, well, this will do 6 damage though right now, right? Well, actually this should do, I wonder if this continues to go up in cost. Does it? I think it went, So I'm going to say, is this going to do 6 damage or is it going to do 8 damage because it's a double chain? I think it will do 8 I wish they would say. I wish they would actually say on here what it's going to do. I guess we'll try it and see what happens. No, it only did 6. All right. So that doesn't stack as much as I thought it would. All right, but we can recover and get another card out of it. Let's do this as well. And yeah, we don't have anything else that I can use. If I were to... Well, let me see. If I keep all these, those 2 guys are stunned. That gives me 3. 1, 2, and then 3. All right, so we'll go with this and end our turn right now. All right, recovery dodge. And we'll do a weak block. And then another recovery dodge. Gets me back up to 18. Excellent. All right. So now we're talking. I almost have enough for tactical strike. Not quite though. We'll do this one does the 4 damage, so I can get rid of another one of these revenants. That'll bring the cost of this down to 7 and give it 4 more damage, which is more damage than I need, but I can at least get rid of this big guy here. Even though he's still stunned, it'll just be, I don't have to worry about him anymore. Alright, so we'll do this. And then we'll do that. And I think we're good for now. Alright, weak block. And a weak block had just enough. Well, this guy. I can let this guy hit me, but then I can try to weak block on this other guy, huh? Nope, it doesn't let you do that. You pass the rest of the turn. Damn, I thought maybe I could pass that guy and then just use it on that one, but no, you pass the rest of the turn. That kind of sucks. Okay, we're down to 4 health. So it's not go well for us, my friends. I guess we'll do defensive stance and lick our wounds here. So end of turn. Recovery dodge. And weak block. Ooh, he still managed to do 1 damage to me. Okay, what do we got here? So this shield bash will actually kill that guy because he only has 2 health left. Then we have the tactical strike should take care of all of them. So that's what we're going to do. Right there. Alright, good. Now it's a boss battle and I've only got 3 health. So this is not going to go well. Not going to go well at all. So I got some recovery dodges and some sword bashes. So that would do 6 damage. He gets 1 health every turn, which is... Stun immune, smashes the player every 2 turns, engages every 3 turns, permanently increasing his damage. Yeah, we're not going to make it through this one, which is weird, because the first time I played this, I was able to get through the whole thing, but this guy's going to wreck my face, unfortunately. What I should do is get rid of these 2 guys so that I can do my dodge as needed. So we'll get rid of this guy. And then get rid of this guy. And we'll end our turn. Do a recovery dodge. And I'll do a weak block. And then another recovery dodge. Okay, deal 4 and stun. So... But I think he's immune to stun. Yeah, he's stun immune. So I can't stun the hulking horror. So we just need to get rid of these other guys in the path here. So get rid of this guy since he does more damage. Right now. And Should I draw a card for 5? I think I better just hang on to the stamina that I have right now. Alright, select the defensive card. Let's dodge. Oh, that's right. And then I have to dodge him again because he gets every 2 turns he gets 2 turns. Or 2 attacks, I mean. This will block for 3. Which means he'll get 1 damage through to me. And then this guy will get 1 damage through to me. Yeah. Yeah. Ew. Let's recover this and get a card. So this one costs 6. We'll get that. We'll get this, definitely, so I can get 3 cards out of it without having to pay too much for it. Alright. Now we got 3 tactics. If I could pull that other card, that would be great. I think the tactical idea would be a good idea. Give us some more cards to deal with. Ah, there's Tactical Strike. Damn it. Of course. Of course. If I do this one, this is chain, cost -1. This does 10 and draws a card. So I could do that. And then still have stuff left over for this one, right? So we'll do that. Right, he's immune to stun, but that's okay. I still did 10 damage to him. And then get rid of this other guy. Alright. Block for 3, because he only does 3 damage now, because he's weakened by 1. So I have enough to block his next attack. Plus I have a shield over here, which should give me a little bit of a chance. So this will deal 2 damage to this guy. Yeah, it's only 2 damage though, but it will stun him. So that'll be the good thing about it. And then I can recover 2 and draw some cards. Don't know if that's going to help me or not. Yeah, maybe I'll hold on to that one. This one costs too much. Alright, we're just going to have to roll with this. Let's see what I can do. Oh, and he's buffed to 4 now, so he's going to kill me. Damn it! Damn it, man! Of course that would be a thing, right? Of course it would. Oh no, I managed to block all the. Oh, that's right, because I have a shield over here. Ew, right. Now I got Tactical Strike, which does a crap ton of damage. It'll kill this other Revenant, and also do 10 damage to this guy, and draws me a card. So that is what we're going to do. Okay, we're on the precipice of death and destruction here. Let's see if I can somehow pull this out of the jaws of defeat. I guess we can just do the inner strength. And that's about all we can do. I need to pull a hell of a card here to make this work. I mean, I could do my sword bash if it was part of a chain. That would be even better because that would do 6. But do I want to hang on to that and try it later as part of a chain, or do I want to just go for it? And well, the cost goes up by 1. That's right. I guess let's just do it and just try to get as much damage on this guy as I possibly can. And we'll do this, which is a little bit of a waste, but that's okay, because I can do another sword bash for 6. I'll have a recovery dodge, which is good. So that won't cost me any stamina. So we'll do this again. And we'll end our turn. And I'll do the dodge. Oh, crap. Well, okay, that's good. I still have a weak block, though, because I got 2 for that dodge. So this will help a little bit. Go. Okay. Alright. We're still alive. We just need to do 14 more points of damage. Somehow. This will now do, because I just did that other card, this is now in a chain, so this will do 10 damage and draw me a card, which is fantastic. What does it take? 7 to do that? And we still have a recovery dodge. So we'll do this, and do that. Alright. Let's keep our fingers crossed here, because we're as bare bones as we can be right now. Recovery dodge. There we go. Alright. He's only got 5 health left, and we've got this that does 4 damage, and I have nothing to chain it with, which is unfortunate, but that's alright. We still have another recovery dodge, so we're just going to take this guy out, or take him down to 1 damage, and then end our turn. I could do the defensive stance, but I'm not going to, because I just want to save as much of that as I can in case I need the weak block. Recovery. And yep, that's a good thing I didn't do that. Let's do the weak block. Is this gonna... This is not... Oof. Oof, this is not gonna work at all. This guy has managed to kill me on the last... I got him down to 1 point of health. This is gonna be the killing blow right here. Yep. That is some BS right there. That is some real freaking BS. Because I had that guy. I totally had him. Down to 1 health. Freaking bastard. Alright, let's see if we can get through this, at least this one section here. Holy hell. You know, and I played a perfect game up to that point too, and it's just like, oh yeah, no, here you go. You thought you were going to win this. No, you were not. Alright, well, we gotta do a sword bash here. Get this guy. And then I guess that'll be good enough as it is. These guys aren't going to attack me this turn anyway. Alright. So this one, just take one of these guys out. And I might as well do concentration, just get 2 more cards out of it. And sure, I guess I can do defensive stance. Why not? Alright, we'll end our turn. Recovery dodge. And then a dull sword stab. Alright. Well, we got the long road ahead to go through all this and try not to balls it up like I did. So this is sword. Okay, these guys aren't going to do anything. Let's do a defensive stance just to get the defense and everything up. And yeah, I could do the 4 damage on this guy, and I can do the 4 damage on him just for the sake of argument. All right, end our turn. Okay, and well, that's a freaking not a whole lot going on here, is there? I guess we'll I don't want to waste that concentration thing. Let's just get rid of the block. And it just gave me 1 back. Yep. This is the way it's gonna be now, I guess. Block this guy. Dodge this guy. Alright. Do this tactical idea. And cost +1. Okay, this will get rid of this guy. And then I might as well, yeah, I might as well just get rid of this guy too. You know, it cost me a lot more to do that. And then the deal 2 damage, sure. Let's get rid of this guy. Alright, charge on the enemy turn. Let's do recover dodge. Alright, deal 4 damage. Okay, I'll get rid of the ghoul. Goodbye. Goodbye to you. Tactical idea. We'll do the shield bash to stun this guy. And also take him down a point. And then I can just do the inner strength. Draw a card from that. And I'll do defensive stance. And then... yeah, I don't have any other... yeah, I'll just do the 4 damage that I can do here. Alright, in my turn. And just get rid of this guy. Alright, well we're having slightly better RNG than I had before. Sword bashes and tactical strike again. Alright, so we got shield bash, which will deal 2 damage, which will at least get me rid of that crawler, which I don't need to worry about him right now. Let's just get rid of some of these folks. Him and... what is this? Weaken for 1 for 3 turns. Blah, blah, blah. This one just costs more now. Do that. Shield bash on this guy. And then we'll end their turn there. Do dodge. Cool. Defensive stance, I guess. And that's all we can do there. So I'll just do the... I guess I'll do the recovery dodge. And then we'll have to do the weak block. Just costs 1 less. I actually did that in the right order then. Alright, get some cards going here. Get some inner strength going. And... let's get rid of this guy. Draw another card. Okay, so 6 damage. So what we can do is get rid of this guy. And might as well do concentration, why not? Do sword bash on this guy. And that's that. Dodge him. And then sword bash here. And we're moving on again. Alright. Do dodge. And he managed to get a see bad RNG again there. Let's do the defensive stance right away. I'll get that going. And we'll do inner strength. And what I'd like to do is, let's see. We'll do sword bash does 4 damage, right? So we'll get rid of this ghoul. And this one costs 1 less now. It does 10 damage. So we'll get rid of one of these bastards. Then I'll do this. And then I will get rid of this guy. And that's all she wrote there. I'm going to take some damage though. Which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. And we'll do a shield bash against this guy so he's stunned for a little bit. And weak block. Excellent. Okay. So, yeah, they're not really giving me too much in the way of things here, but I do have the tactical strike, which should kill both of these guys. Alright, well, he still took some damage ahead of time. That was still not good when you're trying to get to the very end here. They're throwing all the things at me. They're throwing the whole kitchen sink at me here. Let's do... These guys aren't that bad, though. So I just gotta get rid of a bunch of these 4 guys. So I can do this. And then we can do this. And then we're just going to hold on to that one for right now. Dodge whatever we can. Yeah, taking a lot of damage. Not very good. Let's do... So this is now part of a chain, so it costs one less. This one costs one more. I guess we'll stun one of these guys. And do defensive stance. And then I'll do a 4 points of damage to this guy. Alright, end our turn. Do a weak block. Alright, so far so good. And man, they're not giving me anything, are they? Holy crap. Discard this, I guess. Concentration. Inner strength. Give me get rid of this guy. And that's all we can do there. Do recovery dodge here. Weak block there. A weak block here. Okay, now I can do a tactical strike, which will get rid of 3 of those guys on the end. So we'll do that. Even though it's kind of overkill, but at least it's something. And then that also makes my shield bash work, which only does 2 damage, but it will stun him. So let's do that. Do concentration. And good. Alright, very good. And then this guy is taken care of. At least we have slightly more hit points than we had coming in last time, I think. So I guess what we'll do is we'll get rid of these 4-point guys. This does 10 now, so we'll do it on that guy. Get our concentration on. And we'll get rid of... See, this is 6. I'm not going to be able to block these other guys if I do that. Yeah, we can't do that right now. So end turn. Weak block. Weak block. Still hurt me. And this again. Okay. Deal 2 damage and a stun. A chain. I have enough. I have. Yeah. This does not go well at all here. I guess we'll. I don't even want to do that, but I don't have any. I don't have any defense either, which is fantastic. But it does. This does draw me a card, so maybe I'd need to do that. Well, there, I got a recovery dodge, so that's something anyway. Alright, end turn. Alright, dodge. But he's still going to attack me again, right? Yep, but I got a weak block. Okay. Damn, these freaking guys. I can't believe... Seriously, the first time I played this off camera, I got past this first thing. This is not... This is ridiculous now. Now, let's do this. And... I guess we'll do the chain breaker, but these are gonna... Yeah. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to do this. Do inner strength. Okay, that's good. That gave me something. And then I can do the 4 points needed for this guy. Get rid of him. And then that's all I can do there. Alright. Dodge this guy. Dodge that guy. This guy's gonna kill us though, right? Oh, I got another dodge. Awesome. Awesome. And I got a tactical strike, which is also awesome. So I can do 10 damage to this guy and kill this one next to him. So let's do that. Okay, and then I can get rid of this other guy, even though it's going to cost 1 extra. Ooh, I leveled up my toughness. Oh, that's right, I'm continuing to level even though I died that last time around. That's good. That's good to know, I think. Is that true? Or did I start back at level 1? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. 5. Alright, so we gotta end our turn. And we gotta dodge this. And block this. Go. Alright. So 6 and 8. I don't have enough for that. But I can at least do this. It's something. Alright, yeah, we're down to the nitty-gritty here. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this one. I just know it. Yep, he just they just decide, you know what, we're just gonna one-shot you, because why not? Crap, man. I swear I did get through it. I swear I did, but I deleted the save game before I started. Of course, no one's gonna believe that, but there you have it. I mean, that gives you a look at card quests and what is there right now. It's actually a pretty fun game, but like I said, it's not. You know, the draw of the cards tends to be a little bit difficult, and I kind of wish that they would let you level up as you go along. Well, I guess I am leveling up. I am still level 3, so yeah, it does carry over. Because it would be nice if I got some equipment and stuff along the way, which I have not gotten any equipment along the way. Which is kind of a pain in the neck, because it would be nice if I had something other than a rusty sword and stuff. To try to do that, but you know, as with anything like this, as you go through it more and more, as you grind your face against that wall, you eventually can be powerful enough to go through and knock the stuffing out of those guys. But yeah, that has been Card Quest. It is currently in early access on Steam. This is version 0.49, so it's still very early. It's by Winter Spring Games and published by Black Shell Media. It is currently $7.99 US. As always, links for more information and to the Steam store page will be down below. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.